Okay, and just like that, here is Hercules. That switch was not very graceful. I hope it wasn't too jarring. So this is the first playthrough for this game. We've been working on it for a little while. We're about halfway through the game, maybe? I can't really say for sure. I love the Nintendo 64 adventure game aesthetic that we have going on. I like, there's a lot to like about the game. I like the, oh yeah, the jump button is R! Oh, every time I remember that, it gets worse. So it's very, it's kind of Zelda-like. It's kind of like a janky version of Zelda with some occasionally very amusing writing. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, you could probably enjoy Hercules like I do. Bring the brightness up just a touch. R for really big jump. Well, you did it, cows. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but you certainly did it. So we're gonna start the night by grinding some, by farming some coins. We're gonna just grind here a little bit and fill our wallet up. I need some potions in my pocket. Won't take all that long, and it'll allow me an opportunity to get reacquainted with the jank factor of the game, which is very high. If you throw a guy at another guy, they both die. No, because the coin is two-dimensional, it's so difficult to pick it up sometimes. So every $75 gets us another potion. And I don't know, I want a whole bunch of potions. We've got 4 or 5. We've got 4 different potions that we can carry, and I'd like to have like 5 of each type of them in my pocket. We're already pretty close to that. What are we at? Or maybe 4 of each type would be fine, because we're really close. Don't want to waste any. I already wasted one a moment ago. I think that it's safe to say we're probably about 2/3 of the way through the game at this point. We have... I think we have one more boss to fight before the final boss. Go ahead and save in case anything goes wrong. Trying to do a good job at the combat is always more trouble than it's worth. I should always just run around punching wildly. The worst thing that could happen is if I finish a guy off and don't manage to pick up his coin. That would be a tragedy, to put in all that work and get no reward. Stop spawning! I have enough money. Alright. Heal, go shopping, save, and back to the dungeon. We'll probably have to do all that again before the final boss. And probably to an even greater degree, because I'm imagining I'm gonna need a ton of potions for the final boss. I needed a lot of potions for the last boss that we fought. I expect it'll just get worse. Some lightning potion. So we're good on Earth. I can buy 4 potions. Perfect. So buy 2 lightning and then 1 of each but Earth. And they'll be equal. Electrifying. Beautiful. Alright. So hopefully 16 potions is enough. That fiery potion is hot. It's Carolina Reaper flavored. Do they make spicy Kool-Aid? It seemed when I was young they could never get green apple Kool-Aid right. because they didn't have that variety. And then they did make a green apple flavor, but it didn't taste like green apple. It had a weird mint quality to it. I think red apple flavor must be hard to make as well, because I don't know if I've ever seen a red apple candy. Any apple candy I've ever had has always been green apple. I think there's a scribe in this town. I don't know where they live, though. Maybe they stay in the tavern. There you are. Okay, I think this is the way we want to go. Yeah. To the beach. There's some rough platforming. Hey, 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 hey. It certainly sounds like rough platforming from the way he grunts when he lands. Oh, that's right. It's the stolen music. So the music in this town is, you'll hear it when I walk outside. The music is The Tide is High by Blondie, but it also kind of sounds like the kid's song, I'm bringing home a baby bumblebee. It kind of sounds a little bit like that, too. Oh no. Alright, so the dungeons all have to be done in one go. Just ambiguous enough to avoid copyright claims. I don't know. I should check. I should check my VODs and see if they get copyright claimed on YouTube. That's a wall of spikes coming at me. This dungeon is a catastrophe. It's sprawling, but everything looks the same. I don't know where to go. I don't know if I'm supposed to run through this. I think I am. It's probably gonna hurt me. Maybe not. Hey, I got a key. Immediately I got a key. That's lucky. I feel like if those things ever do land on me, they'll be a one-hit kill. I got 2 keys. Well, thank goodness it wasn't a one-hit kill. It did land on me, though. The fire in the floor is just there for a dramatic effect. I thought I had to jump over it, but that seems to actually not be the case. No, that was a one-hit kill. What a shame. Well, we hadn't accomplished a whole lot anyway, so it's not that bad. I actually prefer a dungeon like this that's full of, like, obstacles instead of enemies. That combat in this is so bad that I would much rather just deal with a series of mindless obstacles. I do wish the camera was a little more on my side, though. I'm back. Did you make some good progress with the no-hit run? I gotta let you down, Sir Rack of Lamb. I made it to stage 5 twice, but I have not achieved my goal. I'm sad to say. So we moved on to Hercules for the night. And we're going to see if we can beat this dungeon. No enemies. I was just feeling happy that there were no enemies a moment ago. Very scary. Very scary. Because you can only save at the scribe. There are no scribes inside dungeons, and you can't exit a dungeon once you've entered. That's why you have to do the dungeons in one go. You tried, and that's what really counts. So we'll get it. Well, it can't elude me forever. I was saying we'll probably even try again tomorrow night. This is awful. It's awful because there's so many opportunities to just die instantly. Why does the jump button have to be R? for the Palms cows. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it one bit. Soda Wave. Thank you for the raid, Soda. Welcome in. Welcome to your friends. I hope you're doing well tonight and that you've had a wonderful stream. Tell us all about it. What were you up to and how did it go? We've had a stream of mild progress. I've been working on we achieved a deathless run of Castlevania. I did Castlevania deathless whip only last week, and I'm feeling really good about that. And now we've moved on. We're trying any percent damageless, and my PB is stage 5. I've made it to stage 5 twice without taking damage, but I made some boneheaded mistakes, so the run has not happened yet, but someday we'll get it. Now we're playing Hercules. Hercules is a trying experience. We're hoping to beat this dungeon tonight. The thing about the dungeons, though, is you have to beat them. You have to beat the entire thing in one life. And, I mean, anytime you die, you have to restart the whole thing. And there are a lot of one-hit kills. So it's not pretty. Let me look at, we're playing 3D Game Heroes. I know of that game, though. I've never played it. That's like, it kind of looks like if you took Zelda and made it. It's kind of looks like Zelda done in Minecraft, right? Everything's real blocky. If I'm thinking of the right game. How are you liking that one? Uh, 3D Game Heroes is a video. It is a video game. Stunning review. Stunning review. Is that Otaku Bin Gamer? Thank you for coming along with the raid. Pleasure to have you with us. I hope you're doing well. This looks a little bit like PlayStation 1 Tomb Raider. I haven't played that yet. That's on my to-do list. It kind of reminds me of a jank version of Ocarina of Time. That's what I tend to think of as I play it. That's a nice beanie. Thank you. Thank you. This is my I've got a couple different beanies, but this is my finest one. I'm quite fond of it. It is very comfortable and very warm. And of course, you can't go wrong with a little bit of a Zelda aesthetic. What am I forgetting? Perfect. It's almost like a Link to the Past. I liked it until the desert area. Kept getting lost and confused with movement puzzle stuff and mazes. Deserts are very, very rarely fun in my experience. But I love the graphics and the general gameplay. Gonna keep trying with a guide later. Wish you the best of luck then. I hope that it turns around. It sounds... I'm not crazy about being lost in a maze, and I'm really not crazy about being lost in a maze in the desert. Tomb Raider's pretty much like this game from what I am seeing, except the movement is kind of restricting and janky. I mean, that describes this game pretty well. This game is very clunky. There's a large key. Fascinating. Is that fascinating? Is that truly fascinating, Hercules? Then Tomb Raider have tank controls and guns. A larger key. Alright. So we have 3 silver keys? We do. And we got 3 large keys and a huge key. I like how the keys are classified. I saw some keyholes. That spike! Ah! But look at my health bar! It's ruined! Oh, this is really bad. I don't know if there's any way to get our health back. Alright, let's see if these keys do anything over here. So the keys all look interchangeable, but they're not. The keys do have to be used in specific locks. I think. I don't know what that's done. I assume something up ahead. I can press this switch in. There we go. Oh no. Oh no, it's gonna be a series of switches? Oh, please, help. No, enemies! My health's gonna despawn. Don't let the arrow above the enemies fool you. There is no targeting system in this game. You might think that there's Z targeting because it puts an arrow above an enemy, but so far as I could tell, that arrow is completely meaningless. combat. The combat is a catastrophe. That guy give up on me? Where'd he go? These skeleton enemies do look awesome, though. I love their design. Not Vonsky, welcome in. Good to see you again. I hope you're doing well tonight. I'm running from skeletons. If you throw an enemy and hit another enemy with him, it always kills them both. So that's like... That's like the best approach to everything in the game. I did not even know that Hercules 64 is a real game. It is. It is. And, is it good? It depends on your taste in games. If you like games of questionable quality, you might have a good time with it. I really like its aesthetic. I like what they're trying for with the game. And the writing is pretty funny. But, it's got some rough spots. So how big, like, depending on your tolerance for frustration and terrible combat and camera angles, you may find it more or less easy to enjoy. Gonna head out now. Have a good one. Thank you, Otaku, for coming along. It's been nice to have you here, even for only a brief while. Oh, thank you for the follow as well. Sorry it took a moment to catch that, but I do appreciate you coming on board. Thank you for that. I hope that you have a good rest of your night, my friend. And hopefully I'll be able to enjoy your company again sometime soon. I remember the Hercules TV series with this actor. I'm assuming that's based on the series. Yeah. I never saw it myself. I hear that it was pretty good. I don't actually know if it was good, but I hear that people have fond memories of it. Those two are not exactly the same thing. It was pretty bad. But you see, that's the thing, is I enjoy and remember fondly lots of things that people consider pretty bad, so... I can't really say much about that. Derek Ocean, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today, Derek. Father, give me the energy to defeat just one more Minotaur. Oh, here we go. This is why we bought all those spells, my friends. Oh, that was bad. That was just a waste. That wasn't very good. Oh, the fire is definitely the way to go. By the way, if I die, we have to do the whole dungeon again. Oh, it's safe to walk on this. Difficult to catch my stream since I'm from the US. No worries. I'm happy to have you here whenever I can, but I don't trust me, I don't begrudge people if they're not able to make it to the stream very often. Even for people who live in the US, I stream at what are very inconvenient hours for a lot of people. So I'm just happy to have you here when I can. A coworker of mine loves the Super Mario Brothers movie like you and me? Alright. And just like that, our numbers grow and we become more powerful. Yeah, the original one from '93. It's a great movie. I love it. I thought this was Castlevania 64 for a minute, read the title wrong. I wish I was playing Castlevania 64 right now. I love that game. And welcome in, DK Jared. You asked about the chat rules last night, DK, and I didn't add them to the about page like you suggested. Not yet, but I did make a command for them. So anyone curious can now use the command rules. Since you're interested, I thought I'd let you know. Bingo. And not Vonsky, thank you for the subscription. Thank you for the resub. The 2 months. Very kind of you. I'm scared, my friends. I'm real scared. Because this battle isn't just about defeating this Minotaur, it's about defeating these rocks, too. They have a lot of health. I didn't buy enough potions. I don't even know where the Minotaur is. Oh, we have another raid come in. How did I miss that? Yusuf, Hatlani, welcome in, Yusuf. Thank you for the raid. Welcome to your friends. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a boss battle. Everything's, well, everything's about to go wrong. If you missed the dungeon, don't worry. We're about to have to redo it. I hope you had a good stream tonight, Yusuf. Mr. Rack Lamb came in too. While I was watching both streams, fair enough. Thank you for that. Oh, and now we're dead. Well, at least I get to rewind and take a look at the chat. Talking about how the 93 Mario Brothers movie is amazing. Both excited for the new movie. I saw the announcement, I saw there was like a teaser trailer. I'm not gonna watch anything else from it, so I'll probably watch the new animated Mario Brothers movie. But keep in mind, remember, I'm the anti-hype guy, so I'm not really expecting much from it. I'm expecting to be underwhelmed, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Appreciate I visit lots of different channels, and it's hard to keep up with all the different rules. I mean, I don't think I ask anything too unusual of people, and we're not exactly trigger happy with the timeouts and the bans, as long as people are being civil to one another and sort of pay attention to the vibe and tone of the stream, then we're not looking to bring the hammer down on people who are making honest mistakes. Not Vonsky says, saw the trailer a couple hours ago, not really digging Chris Pratt's voice acting. Yeah, I won't know until I see the movie, because I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna watch the trailers. I don't like to watch, I don't like spoilers, so I try not to watch stuff like that. You wish there was more of a weird / goofy Italian accent. Fair enough. Derek says rewatched Nope tonight. Loved that movie. Hulk smash. John Luigi Amo. John Leguizamo was a perfect Luigi. I appreciate you. I appreciate you being careful, DK. Lies. I once saw Frownie ban someone for a pun that was accidentally funny. I can't have people telling good jokes and making me look bad, Buddha Fingers. That's just rude. Do you have any tips for dealing with game hoarding? The best thing for me has been to start streaming, because it kind of forces me to play different games and to finish the games that I start. That's just the act of streaming has been what's made me most productive at getting through my collection. Because especially if I start a game on the stream and I don't finish it, then I've got plenty of people who are more than happy to ask, when are you gonna play X again? When are you gonna play Y again? And that's not, I'm sort of laughing about it, but that's not a bad thing at all. It's nice to be able to outsource my accountability like that. I'm gonna go buy some more potions, which means a little bit more grinding. That was my initial idea to start streaming. More shelving, Sir Rack of Lamps says. I tend to buy too many games and not play any of it, but I would love to. There's just too many of them, and I don't know what to play. Yeah, so that's that's basically how my collection came into being. How do you feel about the hair physics on Hercules? There's something satisfying about watching that quaff swish back and forth as he runs. I think it looks best when he jumps, right? You know, I hadn't really paid attention to the hair physics, but it's something I'm sure if it hadn't been there, I would have missed it. And now that you point it out, I can't take my eyes off of it. Best not to worry about the backlog, just play what sounds fun at the moment. I buy a game, end up turning it off and going right back to Skyrim, so I know the feels. RTX on. Collecting's not a problem, lack of shelving is the problem, Sir Rack of Lamb says. Fortunately, I currently have more shelves than I have games, so I'm good on shelving for the moment. English is hard. It is Butterfingers. I never would have noticed that error if you hadn't pointed it out. I barely know the word, much less how to spell it. Also decided not to finish Breath of the Wild until the sequel comes out, so I can play them continuously. I somehow hadn't noticed the hair physics, Cal says. That's amazing. I'd like to. I think I'd like to replay Breath of the Wild, like right before the sequel comes out, but I won't have time to do that. I've done everything in Breath of the Wild except I've only collected half the seeds. Alright, well, collecting all the Korok seeds was never something that I was going to do. Boat Ladder, welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you, my friend. Welcome to more struggling in Hercules. We've made it to the boss of the next dungeon, but I've determined I'm going to need more potions if I'm going to take him out. Particularly more fire potions, I think. So we're gonna farm a little bit of money here and then go shopping. Fortunately, the dungeon isn't really all that hard. There's a couple tricky spots, but overall, I think it's easier than the previous dungeon. There's fewer actual enemies. Angelus, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to your friends. Just got done with Dragon's Lair on the NES. I don't recommend it. That, from what I know about it, that's not terribly surprising to hear. I've heard that it's pretty rough. But, GG. I don't expect that was an easy game to finish, so congratulations on that. Imagine being the guy who worked on his hair. I'm a secretary. What do you do for a living? I worked for 6 months giving Hercules hair to move in Hercules 64. That game isn't Dragon's Lair's a nightmare. Now it's sounding like I should play it. I couldn't finish it. I tried, but I gave up. At least you made the effort. Not every game is worth finishing. Most of the stuff I play isn't worth finishing. Just picked that up for both the NES and the SNES, Sarek of Lamb says. I didn't know there was an SNES version. Wild. The arcade Dragon's Lair is really tough too. You have to memorize what's coming up next or you'll lose. Yeah. I've never played it, but I've seen a little bit from it, and yeah, it looks just like you just have to memorize like a directional inputs is what it looks like, right? Just a series of like up, down, left, and right. I don't know if there's I don't know if there are any other buttons other than directions to input. It's on the Switch if you decide to play it. Good luck. The NES game? I don't think I'd like the Dragon's Lair arcade game very much. I don't like games that are like watching a movie. And that's, you know, that's all that looks like it is just watching a cartoon and pressing a direction every now and then. It looks like a bunch of QuickTime events. So I think I'd hate it. The PAL version on the NES, your character can move faster, but the jump mechanics are trash in both versions. Don't tempt Frownie, he'll do it. We're lucky for now, I don't have the NES game. No. Cows thinks I should play it as well. I think the Dragon's Lair NES has sufficient qualities of weapons-grade jank that you should give it a look, Buddhafinger says. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. If I can pick up a copy, maybe we'll do it someday. I won't rush. I'm not gonna rush out and get it, but if I'll keep it in the back of my mind, and if I see it cheap somewhere. Maybe we'll do it. The arcade version's on the Switch. Yeah, I don't think I would like that very much. Need to make dinner, but I'll be lurking. Thank you for the lurk, Yusuf. Thank you again for the raid. Always very much appreciated. I hope you put together something delicious, and thank you. Again, thank you for the lurk. Hitboxes are horrid too. I think is what I heard. A real winner. I'm sure you know how much people hate QuickTime events. That's the entire game. Yeah, I don't like QuickTime events, and I don't like watching cutscenes. So that's all the game is. If that's all the game is, then I'm pretty sure I would hate it. Collection tour win. I mean, if you want to browse, my collection inventory is online. If you're curious. Someday this room will be a little less trashed, and I'll take some nice photos and post them in the Discord for everybody. But that day doesn't feel near. Switch version has a mode that just lets you watch the game without pressing any buttons. That's my favorite version. It might be the best way to play it. Some of the games that AVGN has played are actually not that bad. I actually enjoyed the Zelda CDI games for what they were. I mean, they weren't the best ever, but the cutscenes are awesome cheesiness. Yeah, I'd like to give those a try someday. Collection tour coming to the YouTube channel soon, TM. That's way too much effort for the YouTube archive, Budafingers. Sorry for plugging that video you're about to make. How did Castlevania go? Not great, Derek. I made it to... So I don't know who's caught up and who isn't, but I did the Deathless run, the whip only Deathless. We've done that, so that's finished. Now I've been trying to complete an any percent run damageless. And I made it to stage 5 twice, but I lost both runs, sadly. And I was incredibly sad both times. These tents are supposed to spawn a finite number of guys. And yet, this one seems to have forgotten. Yeah, there's a Xena game on the Nintendo 64 as well. It's a fighting game. I've heard that I've heard the PlayStation 1 game is more of an adventure type game. I don't know anything. I don't know anything about it other than it exists. If it's similar to this game, I might want to check it out sometime though. Alright, I'm gonna refill my health, go shopping, save, and then we'll try the dungeon again. No, I haven't played any of the Dragon's Quest games. Dragon Warrior, Dragon's Quest. I did play a little bit of Dragon Warrior Monsters on the Game Boy Color, so that's not entirely true. We played I don't know, maybe 8 hours of that game. I didn't dislike it, but I also don't necessarily think it's a great game for me. I didn't really abandon it so much as just kind of forget about it. And it's been so long. It's been so long, I don't know if I can pick it back up at this point. RPGs are a dangerous one for me. I've only ever made it all the way through 2 RPGs in my life, I think. Paper Mario and Pokemon Blue. I can't think of any that Pokemon Arceus, if you count that one, that's an RPG too, right? I guess I made it all the way through that as well. I always forget about that game. Games with a lot of mandatory story are really not good for me. So I'm always scared of RPGs. Oh, I'm out of money. Dragon Quest XI is really good. Not retro game, but still. I do a modern game every now and then. I don't know that one would be a good fit. I don't know if that one would be a good fit for me or not, but just because something's modern, if it's on the Switch, it's still within the realm of possibility, if not very likely. RPGs are usually pretty story heavy too, save for the Souls games. Yeah, that's the thing that scares me about them. I like the idea of exploring the world of an RPG. Like, I usually like the settings and the worlds and stuff like that, but I just can't take a whole lot of story sections. I don't like. I very quickly start to resent a game anytime it takes the control away from me. Herc's frolics continue. Sorry, I'm in and out lately. No worries, Conga. I'm happy to have you here whenever I can, and you know, when I can't have you with us, I'm not going to hold it against you. If any of you have been bad, please retroactively time yourselves out, Conga says. Everyone's been great tonight. I'm the same way. I'm the shut up and let me play kind of gamer, yeah. Yeah, I tend to be like that. I don't usually need I like to say that I'm intrinsically motivated. I don't need the game to tell me why I want to go to the game doesn't need to tell me why I want to explore or fight monsters or collect treasures. I naturally want to do those things. I don't, you know, there's a monster guarding a treasure. You don't have to ask me twice to fight the monster and get the treasure. I'm happy to do it just to do it. Yeah, Herc's friend is in the game. Iolaus. Right here. I think that's a capital. I think it's capital Iolaus. I've been saying Iolaus. Or Iolaus. You actually get to play with him. You actually get to play as him in an earlier part of the game. Oh, I could play as him now, but there'd be no point. He's not nearly as capable as Hercules. There's also a centaur that we can play as. I don't remember the centaur's name. Yeah, I think we're gonna fight Ares at the end. The story seems to be that Ares is the main bad guy. He's up to mischief. It's really vague what Ares is doing that's wrong, but it looks like Ares is gonna turn out to be the final boss. Derek Ocean says, I enjoyed this show back in the day. remember at one point, Herc had to fight an evil clone of himself from an alternate universe. Yeah. It's, the song, I mentioned that earlier. If you know the tide is high by Blondie. They stole it for the town music. Everyone is playing Pokemon and God of War, but Frownie says no. Hercules it is. Yeah, I'm not really super interested in either of those games. If I play a Pokemon game on the stream, it'll probably be Pokemon Yellow. And if I play a God of War game, it's going to be on the PlayStation 2. Callisto Protocol comes out tomorrow. This is the first I'm hearing of that game. Heard the new Pokemon is buggy. That's what I'd heard, is that it kind of broken. No, I haven't played any Dead Space games. I actually have. I have 3 Dead Space games. I own them, but I've never played them. PlayStation 3. So I had a PlayStation 3 for a little while, and I have like maybe 20 games for it, but I've never played hardly any of them because my home was burglarized, and one of the things they took was the PlayStation 3, and I've never replaced it, so I haven't had an opportunity to play most of the games that I have for it. The thing I played most on the PlayStation 3 was Far Cry 3. I didn't get super far in it, but I played that probably more than anything else, and I really liked it for the time that I spent with it. Looking forward to Pokemon Stadium 1-2, 1 and 2 coming to the Switch. Love the narrator's comments when you blast an opponent. Does Pokemon Yellow work with Pokemon Stadium? I'm pretty sure Gold and Silver don't. But I don't know if Yellow does. Far Cry is awesome, Derek Ocean says. Yeah, I had fun with that. See a lot of people playing Call of Duty. And I'm like, yeah, I never got into those. I love old school FPS games, though. I was into Call of Duty for a little while. It was I guess I was peer pressured into it. It was a good social game. I played World at War, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops. I played those 3 Call of Duty games. I was always terrible at them, though. I was never an asset to my team. Far Cry 2 was really good. Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow work on the N64. But Switch won't be able to do that. Well, yeah. I was just curious because like I said, I said if I play a Pokemon game on the stream, it'll probably be Yellow. And I was thinking, oh, if I do that, I should play it on the I should use the transfer pack and play it and use the Nintendo 64 to stream it. I could play it on the, I could play it on the Super Game Boy or the Game Boy player as well, but I think if we do that, I think the Nintendo 64 would be the best way to play it. It's so weird that these keys are not interchangeable. Hope we get an N64 online update in December. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Callisto Protocol is made by the original Dead Space creators, so it's expected to be a big hit. Love my Doom, though. I've yet to play Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal. I've played all the others. The only Doom I've played so far is a bit of Doom 64. We were doing that one on the stream for a while. I haven't finished it yet, but we could always go back to it. It's pretty fun, Doom 64. It's just, I'm not super good at it. The platforming in it is just absolutely terrible, though. It is beyond horrible. Anytime you have to do platforming. Fortunately, that's pretty rare, though. Where in the world is the last chest? I think it's back through here. Not on this side, though, right? Oh, no. This game could use an auto map. I've got the layout of this place. That was dreadful. I understand the layout of this place pretty well. At this point, just couldn't remember where this one chest was. My poor health bar. Yeah, these 3 large keys. All it says is large key. The keys are identical, the locks are identical, but no, you have to pair the right key with the right lock. I need a portable health item. And those don't seem to exist in this game, but I really wish they did. I'm gonna die, and we're gonna have to do all that running around again. Breaking walls down with your fist, that's me when I play Street Fighter. Yeah. This is the kind of game that makes you want to punch a wall down, that's for sure. Goodness. I hear footsteps. There they are. I don't know if they saw me or not. I got him. And my health didn't despawn. No, there's another one right next to him. God, there's 3 of them. God, what am I gonna do? I'm not equipped for fighting 3 skeletons. Why are there so many? There were not this many skeletons before. I refuse to believe that. Oh. I don't even know if these switches are mandatory. I don't know what they do. Yeah, okay. They are mandatory. Why did that musical sting? That was weird. Oh. I feel like games have been making me sigh a lot lately. Those skeletons are multiplying, I swear. There are 4 of them over there. I killed 2 skeletons. There were 5 skeletons. I killed 2, and there's 4 left. That's not how math works. Greg's Retro Channel. Great to see you, Greg. Welcome to more of the endless horror that is Hercules. Why did that do nothing? Oh, breaking those might not be mandatory. I think I misunderstood. Huh. I'm really... No, it doesn't look like it, but I'm really trying to not get hit with this guy's axe. I'm back. Welcome back, Loyal. Punching the walls is what I do best. Castlevania, we did not get the run, Loyal. I made it to stage 5 twice, but the damageless run still eludes me. I'm sorry to say. So, I don't know. I don't think this is gonna work. Nope. I think I know what I have to do. I wasn't even trying to do that time. I think I've got to throw him at the squares on the wall. No. I don't know what I have to do then. He has more health than I thought he did. Oh, no, no, not damageless whip only. Just damageless any percent. I don't like this game. He's a Minotaur. Just clock him. Oh my goodness, Buddha fingers. Oh my goodness. That's something else. Welcome in, Raiders. Hey, hello, Zinshan. Good to see you again, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome to your friends. Playing The Evil Within. I don't know about this game. But I would love for you to enlighten me. I hope that you had a great time playing it, though. We're playing Hercules on the Nintendo 64. And It's kind of rough. I got to defeat that Minotaur. I'm not really sure what to do. And here's the trouble. Every time I die in the dungeon, no matter how far I make it, I have to redo the whole thing. So here we go again. Congo was here when I stepped away to get tea. Take that. I finally beat it. It was the last game for Spookvember. Evil Within is like Resident Evil 4, but harder and much more scarier. Is it a PlayStation 2 game? Is it from that same era too? But congratulations on another victory. And extra GG's for a game that's even scarier than Resident Evil. I played Evil Within for Halloween, Angela says. Didn't get very far, though. I would say I think we'll be back to the Minotaur pretty quickly, but I think we'll be back to the skeletons pretty quickly. I still think they're going to take a while to get past, but this first part of the dungeon, where we're just playing with keys, I think I'm pretty solid at this first part now. It's PlayStation 3 and above. Going back to RPGs next week. Oh, can I ask, have you announced what you're going to be playing next? Evil Within gets pretty punishing, and the checkpoints can be rough. I'd like to say I don't know anything about rough checkpoints, but alas. Finishing up Dragon Warrior on NES, Golden Sun, The Lost Age on GBA, and Wild Arms 3 on PlayStation 2. I might throw another RPG into the mix to spice it up. You're out of control, Zinchan. I can hardly handle one RPG at a time. I don't know how you juggle them. This game must be awful. That looks nothing like The Rock. Happy Tuesday, Master Tuesday. Welcome to the stream. Did the Rock play Hercules in something? I guess he must have, or for the joke to make sense. There's a Hercules movie with The Rock as the main man. I think I'll always know him best as the Scorpion King. It's a 2014 film. Yeah. I missed that one. No. So you want to, if you can daze an enemy, which you can't always do. But if you successfully daze an enemy, yeah, you want to pick them up and throw them at another enemy. Because regardless of how much health they have, they'll both die. If you can manage to make them hit each other. But it's surprisingly difficult to actually do that. To time a throw. And sometimes you throw an item over them. Can't feel good about that. Dragon Warrior, I remember from back in the day. Good luck. I remember it being pretty tough, especially if you stupidly try to rush through the game like I did as a kid. I'm almost at the end, just need to level up a bit and get to the final boss, but it's been a grind, as Chun says. I like how they swing about in the air. There's nothing they can do. Hercules is super strong. I think their complete helplessness is well demonstrated. Back in the day, I'd frequently die in a lot of RPGs because my patience was, yeah, what's patience? It is very high quality flailing. Only the finest flailing animations in my Hercules game. Try to take my time in most RPGs, that way I'm evenly matched. Or at least overpowered when I get to the boss. What is going on? Trying to do that super punch and it just would not happen. Now, if only I had a save state. If I could make a save state right here by this door, with all that stuff finished, life would be so much better. We used all the flail budget on the hair physics. Stop. If he starts doing any damage to me, it just all immediately falls to pieces. This is just the worst. Unfortunately, that's what life has been like in this game for quite a while. Time for little me to hit the hay, Loyal says. My body is sore from work. I'll be lurking. Hope everyone sleeps amazing. Thanks again for the great streams, Agent Frownie. Thank you for being here, Loyal. Thank you for the lurk, and I hope you sleep well. If you got a moment, maybe throw some stretches in there to help you recover from the work while you're sleeping. You know, Tuesday says. I don't know if I know. I'm pretty sure this game uses the exact same menu noises as Diddy Kong Racing. I've never played that game. What about the end-game menu? That sort of sparkly sound. That's a dead end. No. I was trying to get close to it so I wouldn't get crunched. The magical sparkle noise sounds like the same noise Diddy Kong Racing plays when you select something in a menu. Well, I mean, they haven't been afraid to borrow other things, so... I wouldn't put it past them, Tuesday. I'm getting destroyed by these, chompy walls. Just absolutely murdered. I meant to ask, do they have Elf on the Shelf in Australia? Butterfingers says. Yes, the plague has reached our front, Tuesday answers. Elf on the Shelf was something I never heard about until well into my adulthood. Even though, oddly enough, because I think it's something that's actually been around for a real long time, right? And it just kind of blew up more quote unquote recently. But my parents have an elf that looks like the Elf on the Shelf elf, but it's older. It wears a lot more green. How have you been, Frownie? Anything new? I mean, really not much to report, I've got to say, Zenshot. Just been plugging away at the stream, mostly putting in some pretty wild hours. I blame Dark Souls. I've gone from streaming like 5 hours a night to 8 hours a night, mostly thanks to Dark Souls, I think. A lot more green, like Tingle. He's got like he's got red pant, like the one you see now. The elf on the shelf is like he just wears like solid red, but the one that my parents have has like red tights, but he's got a green and white striped shirt, and I think his hat, his like stocking hat, is also green and white stripes. But even though like they have that elf, and I think they've had it for like forever, that was never a tradition in our home, and not something, like I said, not something that I even ever heard about. Dark Souls tends to take time, just getting lost in the atmosphere. Well, I've had plenty of time to be lost in the atmosphere. I finally defeated Ornstein and Smo last week and got the warp ability, and then I played it just last night, but things are rough. Things are rough for me in that game. Sometimes I make a piece of progress and then immediately go back to struggling so badly that I just wonder how it is that I ever manage to advance. Took me a long time to beat solo. Yeah, I think it took me like, I don't know, like 10 or 12 hours altogether. I mean, it's hard to say because it wasn't just straight attempts. I would have to go and like farm souls every now and then between, you know, after every so many tries, but it took a very long time. When I finally defeated them, it took 50 minutes. The one battle start to finish where I actually succeeded was a 50-minute battle. And I used nothing but arrows. And I 200%ed Smo. But yeah, it's fun when I make progress. It's a lot of fun. It's getting cold up here in the north too. We've been getting a bit of snow here and there, and I've heard rumors we're gonna get sub-zero temperatures in the next couple days. So I'm looking forward to that. Oh, these skeletons are so frustrating. They're so dull and repetitive, too. The game is wearing me down with relentless boredom. No, there's another switch. I thought I'd only hit 2. There it is. I don't really know if those are breakable for a reason, but I'm gonna break them anyway, if I can. If I can manage. See, I thought if I broke that... Oh, they're breakable for a reason. They're 100% breakable for a reason. I see now. I was a fool. I hope they don't grow their health back. Looks like they don't. Ah, there he is. What was that? What was that firing at, Herc? Why? Why did that happen? I thought we were supposed to be raising the lava. I didn't know it was gonna flood the entire arena. I thought the whole point, like there's that stone floor with a grating around it. I thought the whole point was that the lava would come up just past the level of the grating, not all the way up and flood everything and kill me. I thought we were going to have to bring it up so there'd be a moat of lava accessible around the arena and we would throw the Minotaur into it. That was very frustrating. Very disappointing. Wait a minute, this isn't my world? Disappointed. Stream Kyle, welcome in. I am disappointed. This is a bad game for not doing what I wanted it to do. This game is supposed to be here for my amusement, and I am not amused. and I'm about ready to throw a tantrum. Jar Jams, good to see you. Good evening, my friend. Oh, we've got to be close to defeating this Minotaur now. I've failed in so many ways that I think that you know, I'm very near to having exhausted all possible options for failure. Well, we'll accidentally succeed here soon. Downgrading my Windows 10 laptop to Windows 7 so I can play XP games that won't work on Windows 10 and 11. Yeah, I haven't used anything past Windows 7 myself. The laptop that I'm using had Windows 8 installed on it when I got it, but I replaced it with Linux. Yeah, I'm one of the cool kids who uses Linux now, and I struggle with it regularly. Actually, since I switched over to using Linux, I've only had one problem. It's been sort of recurring, but the only problem that I've had since switching to Linux was disk space, and it was just because the version that I'm using has a backup feature that I didn't know about. That every time it ran, it was duplicating every file on my entire hard drive. So that became an issue for me. And it was an issue for a long time because I didn't know what was happening or why or anything. I just knew I was having problems and couldn't figure out how to fix them. But after one after the problem became particularly horrific one night, Stack Cat was able to to walk me through to walk me through some troubleshooting that led to the solution. So it's actually been really good. It's just that when I had a problem, it was so devastating that or so nearly devastating, I guess, because I avoided what would have been the worst possible outcome. Frownie, if you throw a tantrum in the labyrinth, does that make it an amazing fit? Oh my goodness. That took a while. I think I like it. So it's something called Linux Lite. I think it's related to I don't know how to say it. Ubuntu. I think it's related to that version of Linux. I went with it because it seemed to be like a for dummies version of Linux. And I am 100% a dummy. That was nice. That was nice. I knocked out both of those skeletons with a single barrel. You can't really ask for better than that. Started using back in 2008. Didn't start using as my main OS until years later. It's come a long way since then. I mean, it's like I said, it's worked fine for me. I have had a couple issues, but they're mostly just because of my ignorance. And it was really all related. I think all my issues have just been related to that that backup software running without me knowing it. Oh no. Oh no, Chaos. One could say it was back up to no good. It was. It was back up to no good. 100%. I'm gonna be able to speedrun this dungeon by the time we make it through. I'm still just not sure what to do. Maybe I'd need to destroy 3 of those things, but not 4. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell what the game wants from me. You know? Why? I don't understand why that didn't work. That's infuriating. Again, my ice is not doing anything. Any percent world record for this game is 1 hour and 12 minutes. Set 2 years ago by someone named Tuck. I will not be challenging that record. That record is safe. That record is eternally safe so far as I'm concerned. Linux is kind of a weird thing to use, in my opinion. There's a never-ending litany of things to learn. Very valid question about how much is too much to get going, or having an understanding support structure when you need help. I mean, I am I have no idea what I'm doing with the with computers, and but I can follow a set of directions. So that's confident as long as I can find a good set of directions, I can do pretty much anything. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with this guy. Please don't chop me down. If I never see another Minotaur again, it will be too soon. I couldn't agree more, Hercules. Victory. Oh my goodness, get us out of here. Watching the horns of the final Minotaur Guardian plunge beneath the depths of the lake of fire. Hercules breathes a sigh of relief as he pulls the heart of Gryphus from the fiery depths. Oh, please and thank you. Oh, we finally had some success. He also has the world record for a Game Boy Advance game called Battle Beat a Man, which took him a little over 2 hours. Never heard of that one. I am still jaw-dropped every time you remind us that this stream runs on Linux. Buddhafinger says. It does. Oh, well, that shouldn't be so surprising. I play games that are too hard for me to beat all the time. Why wouldn't I use an operating system that I can't understand? Jay Cafferty, welcome to the stream, by the way. Sorry I didn't catch the activity feed there for a little while, but I do appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. I think we're going to have at least one more night of Hercules. But how long have we been playing this? We'll see about taking this heart back to Hephaestus and you know, getting ourselves pointed in the direction of our next goal before we move along to survival kids. Thank you for the trophies, cows. Not much harder than Windows in a lot of ways, especially if you don't have odd hardware. If you just want to run a stream, you can just download OBS and go. Yeah, which is pretty much all I did. I'm impressed in the way a jet mechanic might be if he watched someone strap a horse saddle to a jet engine and ride it to work. Oh, that's me. That's me, all right. That's beautiful. Tricus. I think we need Alpsius. You know, on the one hand, I kind of want to ask Jelly to do a piece of artwork of me riding a horse saddle strapped to a jet engine. But on the other hand, I feel like that reminds me too much of Earthworm Jim and all of those rocket race levels, and I'd prefer to not be reminded of Earthworm Jim. Not Earthworm Jim flashbacks. Isn't there a first person? Yeah. I don't know if I've ever gotten an up-close look at this guy before. That's maybe a bit too up close. Finally, the last Minotaur heart. I can forge the rune of Mnemosyne from it. Here you go. I would check the seas for the path to Mnemosyne's lair, Hercules. Mnemosyne. Alright, so that means it's time for the centaur. It's finally time for the centaur to become useful. I think that's what that means. It is very Earthworm Jim groovy. We've got to finish Earthworm Jim on Game Boy. And I've got Earthworm Jim 2 to play, I think on the Super Nintendo. And Earthworm Jim 3D. And the original Earthworm Jim still has a hard difficulty I could try to beat it on. There's a lot of Earthworm Jim in the future. The future is bleak. The future. The future is a dreadful place. You say have to. I'm not sure we have to. We could forget it exists. Oh, where's the fun in that? Where's the fun in that? We've got to maximize our fun by having no fun at all. Earthworm Jim is such a weird situation because it's a game that it's a game that I want to like, but it makes itself so unlikable. It's so mean. I feel like that should be a tagline for the channel, maximizing our fun by having no fun at all. Welcome to Frowntown, where we maximize our fun by having no fun at all. We'll remember that. We should remember that to spring it. We should just spring that onto newcomers to the stream from time to time. Be a good motto to keep in mind for January. Now you have me asking myself deep questions. Is Frownie crazy, or should I be shamed into a Linux desktop? I mean, I switched to Linux because I got this laptop secondhand, and one, it came with Windows 8, which I was not interested in learning. And two, I don't know the history of this laptop, so I wanted to just completely just reformat and blank the hard drive and start fresh. And, you know, I needed an operating system, and Linux is free. So, I mean, it's all a very practical decision. But I'm not, like, you know, I'm not unhappy with the way things turned out. I feel like it runs really well. Alright, we need to switch characters. The Centaur is absolutely terrible to use, though. The whole, like, way that the way the aiming and stuff works is, it's the worst. It's dreadful. So you gotta see, I'm just gonna run past and skip all these enemies. We've fought them all before. I appear to be rushing past and skipping game content. I assure you, we have battled each of these enemies. It was no fun, and so I'm not repeating it, the process. And on that glorious day, I, Zeus, banished the Titans from Gaia and imprisoned the Titan Mnemosyne in this chamber. By the way, please do not break the seal on the chamber door. If you can read this, you're probably too late. Oops. So I don't even know why we're doing this. Oh look, there's little targets up there. It's probably mandatory that I shoot those targets, right? I do not think there's a chance of me hitting a single one of these targets. There are too many variables. I'm still alive? How am I still alive? absolutely disgusting. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll give this part one more try. First thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and select this so I don't have to remember to do that every time. I was going to say there's something pleasing about the sound of the centaur's footsteps, but then it reminded me of the scuttling of insects, and I don't like it anymore. I've got to hit these in a certain order, it seems. Okay. The game's helping me now, or it was for a moment. He's saying it sounds like a centipede? Oh no, that's horrible. That's horrible. A centaur with 100 legs? Well, I know what I'm gonna have nightmares about for the next month. Could you just chill for a moment? That's the worst That's the worst concept I've thought about in a while, Cal says. So the way the Centaur works is like when you're running around, you have to press a Z to lock onto an enemy. And when you do that, it locks you in place, and it puts a, like that bar on the right, it puts a red bar on the, in that clear bar on the right-hand side. I forgot the jump button is R. I pushed A trying to jump, like a reasonable person would do. And fell to my death. But then you have to use the C stick to move a green bar so it matches the red bar, and then you hold B to make the green bar appear, and then when the green bar matches the red bar, you release B to fire an arrow. So, but the game is giving us red bars for those targets. I guess we have to shoot them in the right order. So this might be slightly more possible than I thought before, but it's still incredibly frustrating and annoying. Hey, Cap Sid, welcome in. Morning, Frownie. I'm taking you with me to work on the bike. Why am I asking, you ask? You should know this. I'm shouting. Thank you for joining us, Cap Sid. Happy to be your travel companion. Let's hope this ride goes smoothly. Sounds more like a kidnapping. It's a mandatory surprise vacation. Yeah, I'm just like E.T., my favorite movie character. My favorite video game protagonist. I'm lining the bar up where it tells me to. I don't know why it's not working. Stop with the attacks, man. I can't believe that arrow missed. I'm furious. I have to knock all these targets down? This is going to take a lifetime. They've all got individual health? Oh my goodness. I do not like what is happening. You have to be so precise. Why do you have to be so precise? Archery's not a precision sport. It's like horseshoes, right? Just have to land an arrow anywhere near a target. It'll be fine. That's what I always thought. This guy to just calm down for like 2 seconds. Do a different attack. I can't do anything because he will never stop attacking. Oh, whoever made this game, whoever made this boss fight is getting coal for Christmas. 100%. You would think it would be like horseshoes, with you being a centaur and all. This demands a level of precision that Nintendo 64 joystick is not designed for. Is this fight long because it's hard, or do you just like being the centaur of attention through the finger's ass? I do not like being the centaur of anything. We've had a couple grade A puns tonight. Don't burn me up, please. We're so close. Victory. Oh, glorious victory. Go back where you came, Titan. Sinking back into the fiery pit from which it emerged, the Titan, Mnemosyne, is sent back into its eternal slumber. Taking a cue from Hercules, the Golden Hind retrieves the heart of Mnemosyne from the searing lava. Her relief is apparent as the pit doors are sealed once more, trapping the Titan back into its scorching prison. I'm gonna die before I can get to a save. I'm one hit away from the grave and I'm being chased by a glitchy bird. Why is it glitching? That was the most terrifying thing ever. You know what? Nope, nope, nope. We're not going that way. We're going over here to save because in the other direction there's platforming. Is the stream still live for everybody? Because I'm having some weird issues on my end here. Oh no, I think the stream might be down. If you can see me and hear me, let me know, please, chat. Because from my end, it looks like nothing's happening. Well, I appear to have run out of internet for today. Well, at least it's at a convenient time, except for Survival Kids has to be bumped now. Well, I'm sorry about that. Unfortunately, that just seems to be the way things go sometimes around here. So we'll reschedule Survival Kids. And I guess we're going to end the stream here since I appear to be all alone. But thank you for being here, my friends. I really appreciate your company. If you're watching the VOD and you get to see this part of the stream, because it's going to be VOD exclusive, then thank you for checking out the archive. I very much appreciate having you around. I hope that you have enjoyed yourselves tonight, and I hope you enjoy what we're doing here on the stream, and that I'm going to get to be able to see you again very soon. But that's it tonight, my friends. Time to head out. So let's go on an adventure.